Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. You can share the link. You can also comment and subscribe as you watch. Enjoy. Today we are going to focus on refusal skills. What are refusal skills? Refusal skill is the ability to refuse or to deny something you don't want to do when you're pressurized to do it. Why do we refuse? We refuse some of the things that are not good to us. For example, you refuse drugs and substance abuse. You refuse to associate with yourself with social norms that are not good. Some cultural practices that are outdated and they are not good to us also. For example, FGM. It is not good for the girl child. We refuse to go for shopping when we are told or pressurized by our friends. Maybe you don't have the cash and your friends are pressurizing you to do it. We refuse to do copying exams. We refuse so many things, but we need to have the ability to refuse these things. Why? You know, it is very easy for a person to refuse something from a stranger, but from a friend and a relative, it is so hard. Why? Because these are people who are close to us. These are people who we love. These are people who we cherish. So we need to have some skills that will help us refuse some of the things they tell us to do, because we don't want to lose them at the long run. They are our relative, and hence we need them in our lives. So some of the refusal skills that we can have, we have a number, but we can mention a few. Number one is to say no. You say no. You come out plainly and say no. You come out boldly and say no. You use your voice to say that no, which means it is a no. You know, the book of James chapter 4 verse 7 says, resist the devil and he will flee. So you have to have that resistance, and your voice has to show you're saying no. Your whole body has to go with the rhythm. You don't say no, whereas your body is moving towards that thing that you're refusing. You don't want to take drugs and substance abuse, but where the people who are taking drug and substance abuse are, you're also taking yourself there. So your whole body should show that you are refusing that particular thing. We also have the face value, facial expression. Your face should show that you are denying that something you're being offered. You're saying no. Your face should show strict face and no face to say that you don't want to associate yourself with the thing they are doing. And then we also have repeated no. You can say it over and over again so that the thing can sink to the fellow who wants you to associate with that thing. You say, I told you I don't want, and I stick to my point. I don't want to associate in immorality. I don't want, I am not interested to take drugs and substance abuse. You have to stick to your point. Point number 2, give the reasons why you are denying something. For example, you are saying no to FGM. Why are you saying no to FGM? Give the reasons. It is unhealthy. It has complications. Give those reasons that you have. Why are you refusing drugs and substance abuse? Give the reasons. It will make me have brown teeth. It will make me have liver cirrhosis. It will make me be broke. Say the reasons. State the reason as to why you're saying no to something so that you can be understood. You know, many people love evidence. When you're giving evidence, many people love to have the evidence. So give the reasons. Say, I don't want to spoil the reputation I have with my parent. I don't have to spoil the reputation I have with my wife. I don't want to spoil the reputation I have with my husband. Say no to that thing and stick to it, and repeatedly say it while you're giving reasons. Another thing is that choose good friends. Choose good friends. We cannot choose the relatives, but we have the option of choosing friends. You know, they say that a good friend, good morals. Show me your friends and I will show you your behavior. Show me your friends and I will show you your character. If you associate with people who take drugs, you will tend to go that way. If you associate with people who are lazy, you will tend to be lazy. If you associate with people who their thinking is corrupted, then your thinking will also be corrupted. Choose friends who are dependable. You know, I can depend on my friend. My friend cannot do this to me. My friend cannot ask me this. Choose friends of value, not of status. Don't choose friends because they have something they are giving you. Choose friends because you can depend on them and they add value in your life. The book of Corinthians says, if you walk with a fool, you also be fool. And an evil mind corrupts a good mind. Yeah, you might be good, but if you choose bad companions, then your morals will be destroyed. Also, have a mentor. That is point number 3. Have a mentor, a good mentor, someone who can show you life, someone who can show you how to move, someone who can direct you in the things that you do. Someone, when you're pressurized to do something, you can go and ask, is it good for me to do this? Is it prudent for me to associate in this? And then that person will advise you on what to do, because a mentor usually is a person who is grown up. So this person will tend to tell you what to do and that which is good for your life. So choose a good mentor, a respectable person, a person of value that will add value in your life. And also, point number 5, you can also have suggestions. If your friends are telling you, let's go clubbing, and you're not that person, you can give a suggestion. Instead of us going for clubbing, why don't we do something useful in the society? We can do gardening, we can do football, you can play football. You give alternative suggestion. When they're telling you, can we do drugs and substance abuse? Of course, you have to have money for you to get drugs. You can use that money for something that is alternative of it. You can say, maybe you can help others. We can start a club. We can start a society instead of engaging in drugs and substance abuse. So you can have an alternative suggestion of giving that person who is forcing you to do something that you don't want. Another refusal skill is you can also give an excuse. It is not by force for you to enter into that thing you ought to enter in. Just say, I don't want because I have some work to do at home. I have homework to do. I want to bond with my daughter at home. I want to bond with my son at home. I have several assignments I need to do. Give an excuse so that you can move from that situation. It is not a must for you to enter into that. So you can break from them and move away and say, no, thank you. I am going today evening to bond with my daughter, to teach my daughter how to write, and etc. so that you can move from that scenario. It is not a must for you to follow your friend. Even if they are going on a wrong direction, give them a reason and move out. Also, another refusal skill you can use is to make a joke or humor out of it. You know, sometime maybe you're doing something and then something comes in, your friends are suggesting for you to do something wrong, you just bring humor out of it. You say, for example, your friends are telling you to engage in immorality. We all know the side effects of immorality. You can tell them, I cannot just see a moving car coming and then I jump and bump there. It will hit me. Also, you can bring some other things into the discussion. Maybe the discussion was going, you can divert by using a joke. You say, did you see the news today? Did you see the politics, how the waves are moving? So you bring something in jokingly that will divert attention. You stop talking about the negative things and you move to the positive things that will build you. Another last refusal skill that you can have is to take off. Some things are not good. For example, your friends are telling you, can we go and steal? Can we do this? Can we do something that is not good? Take off. You don't walk away. You run from such situation that can bring bad reputation to yourself. You take off and you run. So in short, don't stay in that place. If you see the situation is bad, just take off and go and save yourself. Don't stick there. Run for your life. Take a flight. In short, as I wind up my discussion, we can abbreviate refusals in an acronym STOP, where S means say no, T means tell the reasons why you're saying no, and O means offer alternative solutions, and P means promptly leave. Leave negative people. Negative people always have a problem for every solution. So you will give them 100 solutions, but they will always have a problem for that. I can give a biblical example of someone who used the STOP abbreviation, and that is Joseph. Joseph said no frequent times, but when Potiphar's wife pressed him hard, he left the situation. He ran. Please run for your life. Stop negative people to pressure you to do something that you don't want. Thank you. Remember to comment, remember to subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye till next season, where we'll be looking at sex addiction. God bless you.